Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. Been super crazy busy. All these parts, they're all prepped for a primer. They're going over to the body shop. This thing is getting pretty close for another coat of primer. Dusty's been working his butt off on all these small spots, and Hawken was working on the doors for the 57, which are right here. He was getting those all set up, and then all these parts are prepped, and all those parts over there are prepped. They got to be primered. And we moved some of this stuff around in the shop real quick because we have to get firewood and stuff in here. We're still using this stupid ass wood stove, which you can't stand. Hopefully they'll have the propane in here real soon, and then that's going to free up this whole corner because we won't have to have everything away from that stove. That stove sucks, but that's what it is. We're making it work. Dusty's got the cowie in here to get the motor ripped out, but I think we got another plan. We might do something else because this bike's going to be his, and we might end up putting another motor in that chopper. Figured I'd show you the messy workbench. Place is a mess right now. And then on this car, on the 38, we're busting ass on this thing. Got all the divots and stuff made in the floor, and the bead rolled floor, and floor's all welded in, and they got to be finish welded. But all this stuff is getting all finished up so we can go in a primer and get ready for paint. Got the vintage old milling machine over here because it kind of matches the style of shop we have. Old, crusty, patinaed stuff. It's kind of cool. It's a 1908. It's awesome. We use it all the time. It was over in the body shop getting all dirty and dusty over there, so I figured we'd bring it over here. But this is our latest project. Turned out awesome. So the other day we were using the bead roller, and you got to crank it right here. Well, what happens is it was hitting the workbench. We were getting kind of pissed off, and then on this side, when you're trying to run a piece of metal through, like floors or something big, it was hitting the fire extinguisher and the edge of the vise and the window and the door, and you just didn't have any room over there. We had it mounted in that vise over there. So what we did is Dusty helped me, and we took and welded this bracket to my English wheel. This is the cheap Harbor Freight English wheel. I've got a couple of them. Well, I have a homemade one and then the Harbor Freight one. But we took this Harbor Freight English wheel and we put a piece of angle iron right here and welded it and then drilled it and set it up so this drilled through this bead roller, and this thing is super strong. This is just a cheap Harbor Freight bead roller, but it works amazing. We've been using the hell out of it. I got it for $2 at a yard sale. $2 with all the dies. So what I did is I'm over in the shop right now. I got a new welding helmet because I broke my other one, but I took all the dies and I set them up right here and just welded 3/8 bolts so that they're kind of studs sticking up. They're just welded right on the top of this. And then when you do one, you can grab it. When you're done, you just sit it back up there, and they're not gonna fall off. Not gonna move around or nothing. So that makes it really nice. Everything's right here. And then Dusty made this little T-handle, which is really trick set up. So when two guys are working this thing, one guy can grab this and help feed the metal through, and he can tighten this down or whatever we gotta do. And then right here, I put a wrench mounted on the side of the English wheel, and this is for your it's a 3/4 inch wrench for the 1/2 inch bolts right here, and this is for this to slide up and down because sometimes you have to tighten it and loosen it and whatever. Pretty trick setup though. And the next thing, I'm gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna take my shrinker stretcher and I'm gonna mount them right here, and I'll try to do a video. I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow morning first thing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these up so one's this way and one's facing the other way. And then you'll have it set up so you have a foot pedal right here. So this will come down and I'll have a foot pedal running there. It'll be a trick setup. That way you have the shrinker, stretcher, bead roller, and English wheel all in one. And it's not too heavy, so you can move it around the shop if you need to. We've been talking about putting some locking wheels on it maybe. I'm not sure yet because I think if I put wheels on this thing, it's gonna be it'll be too rocky and wobbly and whatever, and I won't like it and kind of piss me off, and I'll have to take those wheels back off. So not sure how we're gonna do that. With two guys though, you can easily drag it around the shop wherever you need it to go, so it makes it really nice. But anyways, that's the shop update for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope I didn't waste your guys' time. And the other thing I'm gonna do next is this toolbox is kind of out of control. This is where all of our extra tools go. That's standard, metric, and then impact sockets, and then screwdrivers and pliers and blah, blah, blah. You guys have seen toolboxes before, so you know how they work. But we're going to try to get another toolbox for the shop, like a flat cart, tamale cart style, so that we can have somewhere that we can roll around and put a vise on the end of it and use it as a workbench. Got a bunch of new tools. These are from Menards and Harbor Freight and all kinds of different stuff. Been picking up a lot of stuff off the Snap-on truck. These are badass. And got these trick pliers the other day from Menards. And picked up a set of Stanley a while back. And, well, I had a set. Just bought a brand new set of wire pliers, but I don't know. They're either around the shop or somebody already took them. But I'll probably do another toolbox tour as soon as I can get this box cleaned up. And we'll see what happens from there. But anyways, hope I didn't bore you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a good weekend. I'll have to add to this video because I forgot to show you guys something. We got our tire machine fixed. We broke this thing a while back and it was actually a simple fix, and we set it up so you can take the whole front of this thing out. Made the hoses longer and stuff and got the valve out of there. Dusty helped me change that. It was really frustrating. And we got a new valve put in there, but we got another valve coming. Should be here soon. And then we got a couple parts for that we got to get, but it'll be here soon. See what happens. But one of the cool things is the shop's a tire dealership now, and I want to show you something real quick. Pretty stoked about this. So we got one of our tire signs up on the shop, and then I think I showed you guys this a while back. And then check this out. We got sponsored by Snap-on. So Snap-on Tools is sponsoring our shop now, which is badass. And big things to come. So you guys appreciate all the support. Thank you, Snap-on and PPG and the tire shop. Appreciate it.